I didn't mind Vaughn in 12, but then Dissidio 12 came out, and I hated him in that game. Aside what they do to Terra and Kefka to make Vaughn look good, he is just incredibly annoying. He's a complete idiot. He can't remember Terra's name. What was her name? Titus? Tifa? Oh yeah, Terra.
Oh man,
I did not make that up.
Girl with smaller boobs
Titus,
than Tifa.
well, he forgets Terra's name and mistook her for Titus.
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
By the way, I want like one of these Dante things as a pet. It'd be awesome.
Unfortunately,
Like, it's like a guy with an awesome-ass lance riding, like, a mini behemoth or something.
as soon as you get one as a pet, the only thing you can do is recite poetry to you.
I see what you did there.
I mean, that's video games and their obsession with 15th century Italian poets.
Especially this one with the final boss.
Yeah.
Mystery for the ages, by the way. What the hell was Siegfried doing here?
He comes and takes all the chests later on. He's just a jerk. You go through a room and
Yeah,
it's full of empty chests.
I want to find out like the Ultimania or whatever the equivalent was at this point in time about all the dummy content in 6. Because I heard like there's a bunch of subquests they cut involving Go-Go and something, so maybe that has something.
Like Siegfried, like first things first, they cut a lot of stuff for Siegfried, so his story makes no sense. And secondly,
Yeah.
Woosley screwed up the translation and calls him different names, and he's like both Siegfried and Siegfried and just make very little sense.
And then you find out there's an imposter, which just screws it up even more.
I thought Zed, like, Siegfried, like, yeah, was the fake one, and the S one was the real one, I don't
But
know.
it's like he's only called Siegfried once, and on Phantom Train, this one's Siegfried, and I don't know. It's just...
They're obviously split personalities.
Yeah, this is actually the first unreliable narrator of Final Fantasy.
We're all Jesus in purgatory.
Is this the place where you were supposed to, like, not collect chests before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Chekhov's turtle. Remember that? That was like 5 months ago when I said that. None of you were here. Chekhov's turtle. Yeah,
So it's like a gun, but in turtle form.
yeah. Like they put the turtle on the mantle, and then someone fires it at the end of the play.
It's like, Fortress Turtle or whatever it is. Drake knows what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
From
Do you know what you're talking about?
Don't worry.
I was actually thinking you take the turtle off the mantle and firing it. I was picturing like Rinoa's blaster edge. She loads Angelo on it, and then she loads a turtle on it.
Well, that's just cruelty to animals.
I love that. That's my favorite.
But
That's one of my favorite limit breaks. I know I hate Rinoa, but the fact that she loads her dog onto like a gun and fires at the enemy, and then the dog explodes. It's the best thing.
And she feeds it a treat.
Yes, feeding a dog a treat for exploding.
And then sometimes the dog just comes by itself and just explodes whenever it feels like it, like as a counterattack.
Yeah.
It's like he takes the chests, and that's the only reason why Siegfried is here. I guess.
And now we'll never know what was
So
inside
he's a
it.
typical RPG protagonist.
Yeah.
Loot everything.
I think if you talk to NPCs, they mentioned Figaro got stuck underground the same day the apocalypse happened. They've been underground for a year. There is no way their air has not run out.
This is why they're all dead.
Oh,
It's
no,
nothing to do with the tentacles or anything. They just all died because of the.
Yeah, they're running out of air. But it's been a year. Air is long
They
gone.
probably just have, like, I don't know, some, like, pipe thing, I don't know.
But it was awful.
That's
Did you know
true.
that?
Yes.
It was really awful.
They're all those turrets with propellers on them. Maybe they're vents. Didn't
Yeah.
thought of that.
Well, that's what they were. I think that's what they were for. Like, they were
I don't know.
vents, like air vents or something.
Hexed, you're so much smarter than me.
I'm just hoping for the flying castle, but it didn't happen.
Oh.
We have to wait.
They say when that's
Every
the sequel, struggle returns.
JRPG needs a flying castle. It's
Well, we had the floating
Or a floating
Yeah.
continent.
So something's flying.
yes. Well, like ever since Dragon Quest VIII, like
I mean, there's like a floating city in every JRPG. Everyone.
yeah.
All of them.
Like
Well-
even FF4, there's the Tower of
In the
Zod,
first
which
game,
you
the
fly
first
as
game there was
floating.
FF1 had the like floating fortress.
2 had the cyclone. 3
FF3
had the whole
had,
floating
the
continent.
whole floating
Yeah,
continent.
it's every single one. 5 had what is it? The Village of Moor? No, that giant.
The
Wonka
Wonka
Ruins. 6 has the floating continent. 7. 7. I guess 7 doesn't have one.
Well, that's why 7
7
sucks.
too mainstream.
Yeah. Well, I haven't played it, so
You've never played.
I have not played FF7. It's the
Seven's
only
okay.
main series I haven't.
You've never played Final Fantasy 7,
No, I have not.
and yet you've played Final Fantasy 8 and
Every-
all the other ones.
I've played every main series game apart from FF7.
I had this. I went to. I used to live near a used video game store. I went in there the one day after school to look to buy FF7, and a friend of mine was there checking out games. I didn't have enough for 7, so I bought 8.
Oops.
And I committed this to memory because, keeping in mind, FF8 I bought over 7. My friend says, 8 is okay. It doesn't have a whiny emo bitch named Cloud.
It has a
And I'm
whiny
like,
Instead, it has
yellow
the
bitch
rest
called
of the
Squall.
cast.
Yeah, exactly.
Irony. Now,
Well, I could say something here, but
we're fighting pasta.
oh, well, I've seen enough Japanese animes to know where this is going.
Oh yes.
I've seen enough fan art to know
Please
where
stop.
it's going. I think I've got a GI. Actually, yes. Let's find that Ultros tentacle GIF. I think we've all seen that one. Oh yes. Let me find it. I'll link. Oh,
Drake, we're not doing this.
what time mark are we on?
We are on 38:45.
I closed the wrong tab by accident.
Really?
Yes.
You had one job, Drake. You had one fucking job.
How did you know about that?
That's me.
You know, I'm trying to get the instant death chainsaw on the bottom left one, and the one time I want the instant death chainsaw, it doesn't happen. Oh, there we go. There's the mandatory incorrect balance input.
I meant for every, like, video game. It didn't have to be every single boss fight, please.
For just every
Let's-
single fight.
Let's hit the books.
I'm the first person to ever cast the spell Antidote. Or Antidot.
Ant dot.
Well, it's anti-damage over time. That's what it is. Poison is a damage over time, so
I think it's just Antidote.
Yeah.
no,
I like
I
Hexed
like
better.
my explanation better.
You know, there's a thing called Occam's Razor.
Yeah. Well, I know of Occam's Razor, but my explanation is
it?
better because it comes from my mouth.
What's Occam's razor?
The simplest explanation is usually the right one. I think.
So
yeah.
ILHI really is an alien from outer space?
What?
Nothing. What?
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 In the bar?
I always has to go there
Oh,
with you.
thank you.
Oh, guess what? Say goodbye, because that's the last time the Bioblast is ever going to be used.
I thought, was that the first time it was ever used as well?
Oh, here it comes. Are you happy now, Hexed?
What?
Edgar's in the tentacles, sweet embrace.
Oh god.
He's probably enjoying it.
That's not going to be pleasurable.
But this,
Yeah, good point.
maybe that's why they're down here. He keeps them locked down here, so the love that dare not speak its name can be indulged.
Edgar's never being in my party ever again.
I've done it. I've killed Hex. Yes! Are you okay over there?
I think we caused him to hyperventilate.
Come on, finish the fight so we can get the victory theme. It'll be appropriate.
Well, don't worry, Hex doesn't...
The Joker dosed him with the laughing gas. Someone help
Hex
him.
isn't going to recover anytime soon, so I've got about another 3 minutes.
Fuck you guys. With rusty screwdrivers. Oh no, he's there again.
A little lower, a little lower. There we go.
It's not the tentacle that's discarding, it's Edgar.
This was no good. Get me another one.
I'm actually kind of glad I missed
There's victory theme. We've killed Hex by making him hyperventilate.
Today we celebrate the death of Hexed.
I'll say a few
Why
words.
do I have a feeling
He was a
that that's
stray
going
man.
to...
What was that?
I just have this feeling that, like, you're going to make the title of this the Death of Hexed.
Yeah.
Well, we are now.
Yeah.
You brought it up.
Well, it'd be awfully meta.
Yeah, the death of Hexed, Final Fantasy VI.
I always thought if I killed someone, it'd be NZX by linking too much terror art. Hex is good too.
Bad terror art. Except that hurts you too much.
There's such a thing as bad terror art?
The new Link one...
I don't know, well, I've seen some pretty bad cosplays.
Terror, I've actually never seen a really good terror cosplayer.
I've seen one or two, I just...
Unfortunately, they're all men.
Oh, the terror wall?
Yeah.
Drake's seen some pretty good Tifa cosplay though, right? Right, Drake?
Oh yeah. I've
Oh,
seen some awesome Tifa cosplay. Sexiest you've ever seen.
Oh, God.
In fact, I think I'll link it in the main channel right now.
Don't you dare.
Oh come on, like you're gonna click it.
Oh, well, wait, do it to, what's-his-face? Fuck with him, like, hard.
We already have Edgar for that. We don't need that. We don't need any more of that. Hexed.
Yeah. Edgar's missing the tentacles right now. Can we go find Ultros?
It's that kind of Coliseum. Huh.
Edgar versus Ultros, he just bends over.
Oh, Ultros, you can paint my portrait anytime.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Ultros is using his ink attack. He knows what I like.
We are horrible people.
But we're having fun.
I hate all of you.
We love you too, Hex.
That's not
I love
Hexed! You can't even tell the difference between me and Hexed. Okay, I only hate Drake. There we go. Better. My name is
Okay.
8-Bit and I approve this message. I hate Drake.
Well, I'm Drake, and I don't approve this message, bitch.
Well, too bad I won the election.
I'm sorry, I really can't. You would sound.
How
Hex
does it
sound
drill
alike.
between, like, under the continental plate? Like,
If I ever run for political office, I want Drake to be my campaign manager.
Oh, good.
okay.
Well, Hex, you see, this castle was built on top of Logon when it was still buried underground. That's how they get underground.
Like, okay. I can accept that. It's fueled on spiral energy.
All the Final Fantasy VI all runs on spiral power. That's how the
Yeah,
party gets so strong to kill Kefka.
So wait, is Edgar
Exactly.
Simon now because of his drill that you just went past? Yes? Is that true?
Do I have to do an obligatory Giga Drill Breaker? Like,
No,
please,
Edgar's
do.
already done that.
Giga! Doryu! Breaker!
I guess that makes Sabin Kamina appropriate. Kamina could suplex a train, I guess.
Yeah, true.
Honestly, I wish you just waited like 3 more seconds and I could have ended the video on Hexed doing his drill thing.
Skay, if you need to watch Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, you really do.
You really
Even
do.
I've watched that. You need to watch that.
It's the dumbest anime ever, and God, it's awesome.
More like the best anime ever. Like, ever.
Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
Do it.
Yep. Peer pressure
Submit.
works.
We get the Ansem voice clip here. Submit!
You've given like a vendetta to edit in so many things into this video. I've got to edit in.
The LP has long ceased being about gameplay education. Now it's just about how many bad jokes we can make.
we every time we
Well, I thought that's what it was originally about anyway.
I thought that was the pretense. Like why we
Yeah. It was just us laughing at, like, the game.
and Skate failing at it.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
the game's not all that funny, so I need to be as terrible at the game as possible.
It's not like FF5 where everything is just funny as fuck.
Or Final Fantasy VIII. That's unintentional.
Yeah. So I guess maybe we should wrap this up now. It's been a few minutes since it ended.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a video that never ended.
Okay.
Okay,
This is the video that never ends, just it goes on and on, my friends. That was obligatory. You know you
Well,
so I had
thank
to.
you for watching part 9 of the Final Fantasy Wiki Let's Play of Final Fantasy 6.
we've tainted
That is all.
we've tainted Edgar for you forever.
Yeah.
You're welcome.